Hi dears, in this video I will discuss about prepositions and its correct uses and types of prepositions. Explaining prepositions can seem complicated, but they are a common part of language and most of us use them naturally without even thinking about it. A nice way to think about prepositions is as the words that help glue a sentence together. They do this by expressing position and movement, possession, time, and how an action is completed. So, I am trying to explain this with some examples and pictures. Now, look at this chart. Here, preposition is divided as pre and position. Pre means before and position means placement. In short, the term preposition means a word that is positioned before. But in some cases, such as phrasal verbs, prepositions can be placed after the word, like in spite of, in case of, by means of, etc. Now, let us try to learn more about preposition. A preposition is a word often placed before a noun or a pronoun to show its relation with some other word in the sentence. Or prepositions show the relationship between a noun or pronoun and another part of a sentence. While using prepositions, we should remember these 2 points. The first one is to make sentences clear, specific prepositions are needed. For example, the preposition in cannot be substituted by the preposition on. Some prepositions are interchangeable but not always. The another one rule is prepositions are generally followed by nouns or pronouns. Now let us see the types of prepositions. The first one is prepositions of place, and the next prepositions of time, and the last one prepositions of direction. Now let us see in detail. The first one is prepositions of place. Prepositions that give us information about the place, location or position of a noun or pronoun in relation to something else are called prepositions of place. For example, in, at, on, between, among, above, across, below, under, beside, by, behind, etc. Now, you can see all these examples with the help of some pictures, which is easy to understand. Now, the most commonly used prepositions at and in. At is used to refer to a specific point, and in is used to indicate a large area, region, and is used while speaking of bigger towns, nations, and state. In also conveys the idea of something contained, and at conveys the idea of general neighboring area. Now, Let us see the correct use of another two prepositions, between and among. Between is used with two persons or things as shown in the picture, and among is used with more than two persons or things. You can see the difference in the given picture. Over and above mean higher than something. We can use either of them sometimes. Over can also be used to indicate covering or vertically above. Under or below are used to indicate lower than something, and we can use either of them. Below is also used to suggest being lower in measurement. To make it more specific about prepositions of place, here are some more pictures. Now next one, prepositions of time. Prepositions of time are used to indicate time or the duration of something. And some examples of prepositions of time are in, on, at, by, until, for, during, between, within, since, after, before, etc. Here, in, on, and at. Let us see the correct use of these prepositions. In is used with parts of the day, month, year, and season. On is used with dates and days. At is used to denote a particular time, but can also be used to refer to indefinite periods. You can see the examples in the given pictures. In January, on April 15th at midnight. The last one, prepositions of direction. Prepositions of direction denote the direction or movement of persons or things with respect to something else. For example, to, into, towards, along, onto, through, across, over, down, up, etc. For example, the train went into the tunnel. The train came out of the tunnel. And here are some more examples: through, across, and over. And the difference between across and through. You can see the picture. Across means from one side to the other, and through means from one side to or towards the other, or surrounded by the same something or to be in that thing. Here you can see the example. The man was walking through the forest when he met the wolf. Now see the correct use of into and in. Into shows a movement from one place to another, and in shows position in one place. Let us see the correct use of another two prepositions, beside and besides. Beside means by the side of, or near to. Besides means in addition to or apart from. For example, come and sit beside me. The another one, besides singing, I also like to dance. Now, use of by and with. Look at these sentences. The boy was praised by the teacher. Here, by indicates the person or thing that performs the action. And in the second sentence, I wrote the letter with a red pen. Here, with indicates the thing with which an action is done. Now, position of prepositions. Although a preposition is usually placed before a noun or pronoun, sometimes it comes after the word it modifies. For example, she is the girl that you were looking for. Here the preposition for is placed at the end of the sentence. Now, let us see the group prepositions. There are some groups of words that function as prepositions. You can see some examples like in spite of, in case of, because of, with reference to, owing to, instead of, on behalf of, make use of, by means of, for the sake of, etc. Finally, there is one more important thing to be remembered. Many words can be used both as adverbs and prepositions. Here are two sentences. He looked up, the horse galloped up the hill. In both these sentences, you can see up is underlined, and in the first sentence, it is used as adverb, and in the second sentence, up is used as the preposition. There are more than 100 prepositions in English language, so it is not so easy to sum up all the prepositions in this video. But still, I hope you enjoyed this topic, and we will meet soon with another video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.